Testing 1, 2. Oh, my camera is like small. All right. What's going on, gentlemen?
Another day in quarantine paradise.
There you go, Svenster. Thank you for the host. My little minions. Yay. So, as you guys are, sailing um, out to sea, trying to stay out of the way of this big boat parade that's going on, from the wedding party that's leaving and stuff, this monkey comes flying in and starts flinging poo around. All right, everybody, roll initiative. And Gorgio, Clyde the monkey. It's got a name now. He's got a name, Clyde. When did the monkey get a name? Did you name the monkey, Morbania?
No, I think somebody was talking about Clyde from Every Which Way
Oh,
But Loose.
oh,
Yeah,
he's an orangutan.
yeah, yeah. He's an ape, not a monkey,
I
and he would
always
be very offended if he heard you say that.
I always pictured a chimpanzee flinging poo.
Also an ape.
Yeah, but that's what I imagine. Like a little circuit, and then a little tinkling ring, ringing the little thing.
Tinger ring a
The
ring.
organ grinder monkeys.
Yeah, yeah. That is a little monkey though that does the organ grinder. It's not an ape. Did you get a chance to rememorize your spells, Marbania?
I'm going through them right now, so trying to remember what because now I've got equipment that does things that I always use spell slots for before. So I'm trying to. I mean, I've got scrolls and I've got God, and I love it.
Stuff. When you get up in levels
It's,
like
I got
this,
I got stuff. It's a
get
lot of freaking stuff.
stuff. And
So
who's picking up Scuzzer? Anybody? Who's familiar with playing a ranger?
I played a ranger through. What kind of a ranger is he again? Is he an
Kinds of
archer?
shoot. Yeah, he kinds of shoots
He's the
shit.
shooty kind.
By himself. He's alone.
He's a lone ranger.
A lone ranger.
I don't know, man. It's been a
Da-dum-dum.
while since I played a ranger, but I have played a ranger, so I could do it unless somebody else wanted to do it, and I would be happy to say, go ahead. And that's none of you fuckers, right? Okay, so
Well, let's put it this way. I am going to release him, and somebody can pick him up if they choose to do so. If not, he's gonna, I guess, stay in
sleep in the ship.
Skog. He's going to the wedding.
Mom,
He's
meatloaf.
the best man.
He's gonna be mad when he gets back next week and finds out that he's still in Skog.
Who did that?
Sven did.
Sven, nice. That was fast. I was getting ready to do it. Sven's like, banned. I don't know who you were. Kawata Wooby. Kawata Wooby? Goodbye.
Oh, we get a spammer.
Yeah, he was.
And Sven,
chat.
Mac Daddy on the spam hammer. Bam.
I don't have my
Was it
chat
Sven?
open.
I show Engorgio banned them.
Oh.
Oh, Engorgio, thank you, sir. Yeah,
Oh,
Engorgio.
well, hell.
Engorgio's a moderator. I think all you guys. Well, Manicure is. Engorgio is. Yeah. Sven, you're not even in my chat.
He was the spammer.
I wasn't either until I was sitting here going, how come I'm not seeing this? Well, I was because I always join with Chatty.
Yeah, I do too, but you can't see stuff sometimes in chatty. Bill Murta, what's up, Bill? Want fireballs? I've got 20, but I want more. What? Huh?
She's
Oh.
quoting the spammer, except D&D related.
Ah, I get it. All right, so you guys obviously decided to skip out on the wedding. You didn't want no part of all them freaking pirates wandering around, especially the ones from Black Armada. And so later on that evening is when you guys start heading south towards the Driftwood docks. And you're on board a new ship that you acquired earlier today, or actually you acquired it yesterday, when the captain kind of let you have it, right?
I didn't hear any arguments from him.
He didn't say nothing about it. He just fell over dead. And so the Angel's Bane, she's a caravel. She's not quite as nice as the Voyage, but she floats, so she'll do. So you got 8 lizard folk, 2 ogres, and 5 human thugs on board with you guys. And you're kind of, I think you guys are kind of laying low, right? As much as you can. You're trying not to get spotted. You're trying to stay out of the mainstream of things with all these Black Armada flags about. And you carefully make your way down towards the Driftwood docks. And when you get down to the Driftwood docks, it's pretty much a ship graveyard. It's before it was. Oh, we just got raided by Campfire Quest. What's up, Jason? How you doing, guys? Welcome, welcome. We're just getting rolling here, so we are gonna do some pirate stuff. Pirate stuff.
Yar.
Yar. So you guys make your way down towards the sorry. Thank you for the swallows, Swageki, Swageki. Swageki. Is that right? Anybody? Does that sound right? Look at all those emojis. The location of the Driftwood docks was little more than a handful of sharp rocks and fast currents, but over the decades, ships have foundered in the treacherous water here, and their skeleton hulls have built up islands. Islands made out of wrecked ships. That's how many have wrecked down here. And the center of these islands is a deep harbor. You can kind of make it out as you guys are coming in. You can see a lot of the ships kind of take up like a patrol around the island here, and then like some main ships, which you assume is probably Sea King Tentris's island, and or ship. They start in, and you can see them. They go past what look like some docks set up, and you're assuming that it's the Driftwood docks. And they go very, very slow, and actually, in some cases, turn the ship almost in its own space to get around, like boulders and rocks and stuff. And you can see the water's all churning here, and waves are crashing, and it looks extremely difficult. As you guys start, you're like the last boat coming in, I'm assuming, right? You didn't want to be the first one, did you?
No.
As you guys start easing up into this area, you can see that that there is several of these piled up ship islands are built across, and there's a little canal that runs between them, and there's bridges that connect these ship islands, and you can tell that the top of them have been flattened out with decking and stuff, and on top of a lot of them there's ballistas, and you can see cannons, and this place is well guarded. The Up on one of the main islands, like the hard island, the land island, you can see an old, like a watchtower, but it's dilapidated and it's falling down. And at first, when you guys are walking up, you think somebody painted the side of it with a big, like a big human or something. And then you see the guy move, and you realize that that is a frost giant that's sitting up there. He's just kind of leaning up against this tower. And you guys have to go through that canal to get into the center of this island. And that is where we are going to do a skill challenge. So in the distance, you can make out the steep sides of an island formed entirely of smashed ships. The ship graveyard is surrounded by an almost unnavigable waters that roll and twist as if wrung by the hands of the gods. So you guys need to do a skill challenge here. So the success ratio to the fail ratio is you need 5 successes to 3 failures. Failure meaning you're going to crash up against the frickin' rocks and maybe sink. And successes means you get through all these. And you guys can use any of your skills to do so. So let's go ahead and let's do one of these. Wow. So Scuzzer gets to go first. Who's actually got Scuzzer?
So Scuzzer has both create and destroy water as his race, and he also has the cantrip shape water. So that would make 3 of us who can do that. So he will come over and stand by the captain, and the 3 of us will.
Okay, so the 4 of you or the
Do we-
5 of you look at each other, and you haven't decided on who the captain is, since the captain of this vessel is laying dead on the dock in Skog. So who are you standing next to?
I'd say Scuzzer is cat. He's probably got the best decks. He's probably captaining this boat.
He has a pirate background. Does anybody else have any kind of background that would lend
I have.
themselves?
I'm a sailor. I have
Yeah, I'm a
proficiency
sailor.
with navigation and vehicles.
You're a bird. What the hell kind of sailor is a bird?
Oh no, I'm a far traveler.
A
wanderer.
pirate hunting
So-
sailor.
A pirate hunting.
Yeah, but you're flying around. So do you want to be? Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
it would
be
make sense.
lookout. I'll be up on the lookout, calling out directions. For me using perception.
with
So I
his
guess
eagle
Scuzzer is
eye.
the captain, so he'll be he'll grab one of the minotaurs and have them
No minotaurs, lizard
run the
folk,
helm.
ogres. Lizard folk
Ogres.
and
So
ogres.
he'll have one of the
Yeah.
ogres man the helm, and tell him.
Okay,
to
boss, I
listen
drive
to-
boat.
Listen to Krell. Listen to the Birdman. He'll tell you. And so he'll run over to the front with, and then do what he needs to do to either if a wave's coming in, or if we need to either redirect a wave or drop out 5 feet of water to make the bow go down. Whatever we need to do, he'll do that with his shape water.
Well, let me take a look at shape water before we pass your turn and see if you can shape enough water to make a difference. Where does he have shape water at? Is it his call of the waves? Yeah. A 5-foot
So
cube
tho-
of water.
And he also has the create and destroy water. He can do as well.
Yeah, well, 10 gallons of water isn't going to do too much.
Wow, where'd these don't have the spell descriptions on them. I guess some of them that require. Squall has control water though, which is like a big old freaking chunk of, or not control water. choose a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
Ooh,
So, yeah,
Clyde
big
is
old
the
chunk of water.
captain. All right,
So
so
if we
there's a
can't do that,
monkey
how
that's
about a
flowing
survival
poo.
to help figure out which way to go? Or perception to watch for danger.
No, you can. I'm sorry, you can do a survival. Give me a survival check. All right, so Scuzzer gives you guys the first failure. He rolled a 9.
Yeah, and I know that one person doing shape water or create destroy water may not make a difference, but if you have 3 of them all in a row doing the same thing, it might have made a difference. But
Maybe.
I think we're looking at this too.
I mean, this
Right.
ship's like,
Did or what?
rocking this back and
Yeah.
forth, and it's twisting and it's churning, and you guys are trying to turn it back the other way so it doesn't plow into rocks, and Scuzzer's
That's a
like,
skill test.
turn left, and you can see now that the ship's kind of twisted, kind of heading the wrong direction. Nystagmus, what is he gonna do?
So Nystagmus is going to pull out his broom and fly around the ship with gust of wind active. And wherever whenever Krell yells out like hard to the left or port, then he's gonna help with gust of wind and
All
try
right,
to
before you
push
get
the ship.
too far into your thought process there, about 150 yards just to your left is a frost giant, and on all of these bridges are people manning ballistas and cannons looking at you guys coming in. So a fin-headed pirate flying around on a broom is going to attract some attention.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Can I still use gust of wind, but maybe from the deck of the ship, like up into the sails or something, to help push the ship in one direction or another?
Sure, sure. Go ahead and roll me a skill check, and then we'll determine if your gust of wind works.
All right. What skill would that?
You can use any of them.
Can I
It's a
deceive?
skill challenge. It's not a spell challenge. So just to
Right.
metagame a little. You have
Right.
to be
No, I
creative.
understand.
You have to be creative looking at your skills tab.
All right. Can I'm really putting some effort into this spell. And so not only am I trying to move the ship, but I'm trying to like bolster the crew at the same time. So can I use performance for that?
Yeah, you can actually. I actually will give you, if you use gust of wind and your performance, you can kind of blow the sails and help the crew turn those rigging and stuff in the right direction. So you can inspire the crew. So give me a performance if that's what you're shooting for. All right, so Nystagmus gives you guys your second failure. All right, so one more failure, and those rocks are going to come plowing into your ship suddenly. I don't know how it's going to happen, but you still need some successes, like 5 more.
All right, Krell is going to curse at Scuzzer and Nystagmus for screwing up, and he is going to use his perception to keep an eye out and call out directions for the navigation.
Okay. Well, he's like, no, you idiots, turn left to the port, you idiots. And
The
you
other
guys
left.
have a success. Ember.
all right, so Ember's going to be moving all over the deck and helping out using his cantrips. He may need to control flames here if something, lantern tips over. He'll need to
Oh shit.
do mending here as piece of rope starts to fray. He'll mend it. He'll do prestidigitation to dry something out or make it warmer or colder as it need to. So he's just gonna be going over, up and down, using, doing what he needs to do with his Arcana check. Wings will be flying as well, alerting him to different things that happen.
All right, so as Ember is running around using his cantrips and stuff like that, suddenly the ship plows into a reef that Ember didn't see because he was busy running around doing his. As he failed the third skill check, and
16 wasn't enough. What do we need?
no, it's a DC 20 is the success. It's not an easy thing to do. So everybody needs to give me an actually
Push it.
yeah. I want you guys to do one of those. As you guys hear the side of you remember how Titanic must have sounded when it plowed into that iceberg? Imagine a wooden ship doing that to a big rock. So it takes 62 points of damage as it rips the side of this ship open. And you guys suddenly lurch to a stop, and Nystagmus, Krell, Ember, and Scuzzer's the only one. I don't know. You look over and Scuzzer's tied to the mast somehow, like freaking. He's holding on to ropes or something. As everybody else fails their acrobatics check and is thrown to the deck. Now you take some bumps and bruises and knocks on the head and stuff, but no real permanent damage. A couple of splinters and stuff. But this ship is starting to list a little, and you think she is not going to be seaworthy for much longer. But you do make it through the canal, and so having barely navigated the treacherous water around the island, you manage to find a handful of gullies which cleave through the broken ships, forming an entrance into the island's interior. The high cliffs on either side are manned by humanoids at ballista cannons and scouring the water for enemy ships. And so you guys kind of get a quick count of people on this Driftwood Dock Island. Not only do you see the frost giant, you see at least 3 dozen humanoid like thugs, 3 ogres, and 3 minotaurs, and this guy.
He looks familiar for some reason.
His name's Jandar Steonganan, and he probably has a warrant for his death. He's a pirate. So he probably saw him at the post office or something. You don't know.
You got a
In
catfish.
the wanted ad.
Yeah, you're too late to make them fail in Gorgil. They failed all on their own. So, you guys didn't provoke them at the docks, and you made your way around So what you guys see after you make your way through the entrance of the Driftwood docks, you find yourself in like a large, deep expanse of water, and it's obviously used as a harbor for a dozen or so pirate ships of sundry construction. Standing out above all of these is a towering vessel that looks like 8 ships have been attached and lashed together around a central hull that's nearly 100 feet across. This strange floating structure has a phenomenal sail of giant proportions on top of it. I mean, this sail is huge. And of course, it's emblazoned with the sign of the Black Armada, a red skull surrounded by tentacles on a field of black. Hail Hydra.
This thing doesn't need to. It travels some other way then, because if we couldn't get this little boat through there, there sure as hell ain't gonna sail that big fucker through.
Yeah, there's no way it
That
could
little.
come out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know, does it
It doesn't look
travel
like it sails
underwater,
very
through the
well.
air?
It doesn't look like it sails very well. It's
So the sail might just
stationary.
be a billboard.
It's stationary right now. So the crew tells you that you guys got a board over there. That's where they have to report for duty. So you guys have a few minutes until you arrive over there. If there's anything you want to tend to, duty. Have a powwow, a little discussion, or are you guys just gonna pull right up to the
We're
what
pulling right
you
up.
would
So Ember has
assume is the golden
10
crown?
feet of string. Can we use that to help repair the ship?
Sure. Yeah. Yep. You can use it as a plumb bob by tying something to the end of it and realize that this thing is taking on water.
Well, I mean, right after it happened, running down to inspect the damage down into the hold, if it looked bad enough that we weren't going to make it in, then because I ain't worried about making it out of here in this thing. Just can we make it in, Doc? I would freeze the water
Yeah, no,
all along the rips in the plank.
you think, several hours before this thing goes down.
Okay, I wouldn't waste a spell slot then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't metagame a spell slot away.
It wasn't us. It was that way when we found it.
Yeah, exactly.
Look what your dock did to our ship.
We found the weak point of the ship.
So you guys, as you guys start getting closer and you start inspecting this golden crown, right? You can tell that there's, hold on, let me pull up the map so I can see it here. Well, I looked at the map for hours and now I can't find it. You know how that is. Oh. Huh. Oh, here it is. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and push this to you. So you guys see this. Now this is like the front of ships, and then these are like the back of the ships, right? And they've all been modeled together into this big floating fortress. And then you can see that on the back of the stern part, of these ships are the raised areas. And as you guys get closer, you can see up on top of these that they are manned. So on top
Cannons,
of
ballistas,
yeah,
catapults.
on top of the ballista one over here, you can see a brutish minotaur. He's got like a leather patch over one eye, and he's like leaning on the ballista. and he's staring out into the bay, and you can hear him. He's kind of grunting a sea shanty. He's like, "Ay, ay, 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 ay." He's up on top over there. As you guys see that you need to pull up over here to get off or to get onto the vessel. And up top there's like a ladder, a rope ladder and stuff that you guys can climb up onto the vessel here. And on top of this side over here, you guys see a large catapult style mechanism. It takes up most of the space on that small deck. Then you can see 3 goblins up there. They're like, they're running around making noises and stuff as you guys approach. And the Minotaur, as you guys pull up, he kind of sets down the ballista that he's swiveling about, and he walks over to the edge as you guys are docking, and he says, "Who might you be?"
Angel's Bane reporting for duty.
"You may come aboard, Angel Bay," he says to Nystagmus. Do you clamber aboard?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll come aboard.
Does somebody else clamber aboard?
Fly up and land right next to him.
All right, so as soon as you land, Krell, you feel an energy starting to come over you, like the ship is sucking the life out of you, and you start taking necrotic damage. Let's see how much you take here. Somewhere. Oh, here it is. Ooh. So yeah, it's starting to suck the life out of you, and you take 27 points of necrotic damage. His feathers start wilting. You see his beak like starting to get old and stuff. He's like, oh, and he's starting to like flap your wings, and you get up off of it, and you can see the tendrils of necrotic energy pulling down on his legs and stuff. And
The
he's like,
Scuzzer will shout out, "Hey, we're here to reporting for duty for your replacements. Do we have permission to come aboard?"
"You have to announce yourself before you step on board. And you have to have permission to board. Like your friend did," he reported. "If not, we get to watch you die a horrible death."
Turn the damn thing off. I'm Lurk, reporting for duty.
As soon as you say, "I'm reporting for duty," it stops. And you settle back down. You realize, oh my god, that could have, in a few more seconds, it would have killed me.
So Scuzzer will say, "I'm Razak, reporting for duty." We'll
And
climb on board.
Okay, no problem. From inside, you guys can hear like work being built and stuff, you know, ship being built and the creaking and people talking. And you even hear goblins and other. Did we lose Sirenscape or something?
I've got it.
There it goes. I'm just laggy. A lot going on in 30 Mbps. So who's not on? Ember?
Ember will say, I am the Ruby Fist. I'm reporting for duty.
He nods. Come aboard. That leaves Squall, some lizard folk, 2 ogres, and some thugs still on the ship.
All right, so Squall moves up to the rope ladder and he says, "Pinch it, Quicks. Reporting for duty."
He said pinch it. And the rest of the crew does so as well. However, he says, hold on. That's too many of you. We weren't expecting your 5 too many.
What?
So we'll tell 1 ogre and 4. Well, we killed the captain, but so we'll tell 4 the lizard men, and 1 of the ogres to stay back.
They look at the boat that's kind of floundering a little. Maybe we should go try to fix the boat.
Start repairing.
Yeah. And they sail off as you guys are standing here. All right, so there's some stairs that lead down, and then you guys can see it's actually the doorway. The door is open currently, and out inside of. Let me. Do that too. When you guys look down inside this top deck area down here, you can see it's like the central hub of the lair, and you're confronted with a view of a short goblin. Let me. There's a short goblin. He's cracking a whip. All right, so as you enter the central hub of the lair, so you guys move forward a little bit and take a look inside there. And as you enter the central hub of the lair, you're confronted with a view of a short goblin with a tall driftwood crown. So it's made out of like driftwood. And he's cracking a whip. She's cracking a rope around her head while a pale lizard folk backs away from her towards the edge of a wooden plank. So this is the goblin here, the G, and the lizard folk is backing away on a plank over a hole in the center of the room. And the goblin says,
Scaly creeps gotta remember who boss is.
And slashes at the lizard folk with her whip, which sends the lizard folk flying off the end of the plank. The creature screams end abruptly with a splash, followed by a flailing sound like and then silence. The gathered onlookers quickly scurry back to work. And the goblin turns and looks towards you and says,
Don't just stand there. Get to work, you scallywags.
and cracks the whip towards your direction.
What does it look like they're doing? Building on this thing? Are they doing construction or?
It's constantly ship cleaning, ship repairs, ship fixing, you know.
Yeah, so I'll
Yeah,
start swabbing the deck. I'll just grab a mop somewhere and start washing some of this salt brine off.
like your muddy footprints that you drug on. You're like,
Yep. Just try to kind of, make my way around,
well, the tokens are,
get
oh,
the
the
feel of the
tokens are
place.
locked. Let me unlock the tokens. Now you guys can move around.
So yeah, he'll just start, making his way clockwise around just kind of getting the feel. Stand right here, look around. If nobody's looking, check this door. Is it locked? Move on around.
Let's see. That door is locked, yes. And when you touch it, it kind of gives a little magical little sparkle to it. Bzzz.
Okay. Okay.
This door opens freely. It's just kind of a rickety swinging door, and it's another forecastle like you came in on. There's nothing up there.
So this is like outside.
Yeah,
That's okay. Okay.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So he'll just continue on around that way. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but
So Ember will talk at the goblin. I'm pretty good in the kitchen. Do you need help there?
You'll go where I tell you to go, not anywhere else. Get to work. Clean.
Points to a mop bucket.
All right. So
I will
go.
determine what you're proficient in.
Give me an Arcana check while you're standing there looking at this goblin. You know, you're looking down at her because you're kind of tall and she's not.
I'm eventually going to try to work my way over to here because I want to see what's in the pit.
Okay. You kind of think that driftwood crown might be magical. You don't know what kind of magic, but so you look down into the pit, and you can see that there's another lower section. It goes way down there. Um, but down below, when you look down in there, you can hear loud voices cheering. You can even hear music playing uh, down below, and then it even goes even further down, and you can see it's dark down there, but you get it's an odor drifts up from down there that's like rotting flesh kind of smell, and you can see that there's some kind of hold or container down there with water in it. Obviously, because you heard her splash, but it's pretty far down, like in underneath the water. So Scuzzer and Krell, you're standing over there, and the two goblins up there. You see them like playing. One of them reaches over and grabs something off of the third one, and after a few seconds, they start playing keep away from the one they grabbed it from. They're like tossing it back and forth. It's a pretty big packet of whatever it is. And both of you guys give me a perception check.
Were you gonna push it?
It's easier to just, if it's not everybody, just to
Who,
roll it
who
real
did you
quick.
say?
Scuzzer
you
and
said-
Krell, the
Yeah.
two still on the forecastle, they can see up here. You know, which is this section
Okay.
here.
That's where the
There's-
goblins are up there. Okay.
Yeah, there's three of them up there, and they're playing catch. And both of you, especially Krell, with a 31, and Scuzzer with a 21, you both realize what they're chucking around is a pack of smoke powder.
Right, so Scuzzer's gonna move away.
Scuzzer goes down the steps and starts towards
Ember,
the
do you want to go
interior.
demonstrate safe handling techniques?
That was my thought from the beginning. Go down below and just do blazing hands until this whole thing is gone.
Well, as Krell's like, maybe we should stop them. One of them misses, and it lands in between all three of them and blows up. Boom! And body parts and charred goblin bodies go flying off into the water in all directions.
Do any damage to the catapult?
Krell just
You can
starts laughing.
You can see the catapult is a little charred, but it didn't take the brunt of it because they were kind of off to the side doing this. And about, a few seconds later, out of this door down here underneath, because that's where they're at, you see these two Viking looking guys. They got long hair, they're wearing like horned helms, they got, they look like they're from, Norland or something, they're like, they come out, what the hell was that? And they're looking around. And you see they come over this way. And they're looking around. Do you point or anything, Carl, as they come in looking? They're looking at you. You point.
Yeah, I'll point at the body parts. Still laughing.
Ember, give me a perception check, please. Oh, and Squall as well.
Hey, what perception?
Yeah. Yeah, no, neither one of you. All right, so they kind of go look over the edge and they see the goblin parts and pieces floating in the water and stuff. And they just kind of shrug a little. They kind of chuckle. You're laughing. Krell's like, he's like, just, doing his laugh. Points at him. And they both look at you kind of strangely, and then they go back inside where they came from. This area over here is the same, and this area over here is the same. They're just the forecastles. They're kind of nothing in there. Up top, over on this one with the two ballistas, you see. I don't know if you can actually. when you were approaching, you could probably make out people up there. There's some lizard folks on that one, and on this one, you see some humanoids, and you hear those are cannons up there, and you can hear a female goblin voice up there when you guys were approaching. So what is it you want to do? These stairs go down.
Checking this door, just as I kind of mop by it, look around, make sure nobody's watching me, reach around, kind of test the handle.
Yeah, it's locked.
Thing, any kind of vibration, energy, or anything?
No.
Not on that one, huh?
The goblin next to you says,
You're mopping wrong. You'll have to put water on it.
Got water on it. Fuck off, do your own job.
Or
he's pushing a mop bucket around, going,
you have to wet it.
Well, you've got to use a mop.
I'm in charge of the water.
Oh, all right. So you'll slosh the mop up and down and make sure it slaps the goblin in the face 2 or 3 times as he's doing it, and then he'll start swabbing the deck.
So the Grabbit comes back in. Actually, he turns and looks at Krell and says,
Hey, bird boy.
What?
You look like you could be handy enough. I've got a mission for you.
What do you want?
cracks the whip towards you, and says,
I pat the whip on my hip.
he says, "Oh, are you another whip? Perhaps we should have a contest after we get off duty, huh?"
Fellow whip enthusiast? Yes.
and then he says,
What language is it that you speak?
Speak Aarakocra.
Mm,
What language do you speak, Goblin?
nah, I speak Common and Goblin.
I switched to speaking Aran.
what do you say?
Same thing. What do you want?
He says, I'll tell you what I want.
What you
He
really,
says-
really want?
He says, come this way. I want you to stand here and make sure these lizard folk finish repairing that floor on the ground. And use your whip
All right.
if you have to, because I have to use the head and get some grog.
I can do that.
I'll be back.
And he goes down the stairs. And as soon as he gets away, everyone kind of relaxes a little. Starts, E3ing it. If you're in the military, you know what E3ing it is. When the sergeant leaves, everyone just stands around and does nothing. They E3 it. The E4s aren't there, though. They've already got out of the place. So, Marbania, that door... give me a sleight of hand roll, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'll use inspiration on that. Well, I forgot to do it at advantage. Here's the other one.
All right, so you turn the knob a little, and you can tell that it's not locked. You're like, do you open it?
Okay. I'm probably gonna leave it just cracked just a bit and stand here in front of it and mop and see if I can hear something, like percept anything, smell anything, hear anything, people talking, voices.
You can hear something shuffling around, like further in. Something big.
Yeah, I'll probably leave the door as it is, just slightly ajar. No, it is a door, but it is slightly ajar.
Yeah,
And
it
I'll
is.
just keep on, yeah, working my way around. Uh-oh, tokens are locked. Do I not work my way around anymore?
Yeah, no, I just you didn't go in, so we're good. We're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just works his way on around. He'll crack open what doors he can, look inside. Probably not the ideal one of
Well,
us to
there's
be
only
doing this. I can
4
tell you
real
that.
doors up here.
Yeah, so he'll make his way to this one. Same thing. See if it's locked.
Well, you can hear voices inside there. 2 guys just came out of that
Okay.
one.
Okay. Uh,
Do you like listen at the door?
sure.
Give me a perception.
I'll distract the lizard folk by whipping them a few times.
Get the work.
Whoopsh, whoopsh. So you hear those 2 burly humans. They're like, uh,
How do you think she got out?
oh, I don't know, but we no longer can gain the reward that we were getting. You hear a female in there talking. Kind of heated argument with the other 2 males.
Okay, so I hear 3 voices. 2 of them are males who we saw come out of here, or could have. Could be 2 others, I guess.
Well,
And,
it sounds like them too. You heard them talk. You're pretty sure it's
okay.
those 2 guys.
Okay.
And a female that you haven't heard. Human. She sounds human though. They're speaking common. I mean, you can make out some of the conversation, but not all of it. There's somebody cracking a whip and lizard folks going.
Okay, so I'll just kind of start scooting next to Krell, and as I'm swabbing the deck here, I'll tell him, hey, this door here seems like it's trapped, it's locked. Those are unlocked. This one's unlocked. Something big scooting around in there. He'll do the same thing. He'll just continue to clean, move over here to Nystagmus, fill him in on how the doors are.
The
Are
Stagmus is
the
like eyeing up this pole. He's like checking it out, making sure it's plumb. I don't know what he's doing.
are these steps going down?
Yes. Yeah. All of this goes down.
From where I am, can I see where Grabbit went?
You pretty sure you can hear the commotion and the beers, the glasses clanking, and the music down below. And when he said he's gonna go get a grog, that's where you think he went.
So I want to go down the stairs on the opposite side of where he went down.
Well, they're like spiral staircases, so. But when you go down the stairs, you can hear a bard playing some music down here, and you hear laughter and poorly played instruments fills this balcony. So when you come down and you take a look around, let me. So you come down. Let's see if you come down that side. you come over on this side. So this is like a table over here, but over here there's a bar. And the place is lit by hanging chandeliers filled with dripping candles that cast light down upon the hold below. So it continues further down in the middle. And this whole area is open. This whole area is open down below. And this is like a little fence or baluster, so you can't fall or whatever. At one end of the balcony is a recessed bar where half a dozen humanoids slosh their grog around in their mugs. Opposite this is a ragged three-piece band atop a table. So they're like over here. And they're thrashing out a lusty shanty. And as you start watching, you see a minotaur. He starts beating out the staggering rhythm on a battered drum as he slips a drink and there's like a goblin wandered around over here, and you see him like the goblin's like peers over the edge a little, and he's like, "Rrr," you see him run, and he like lowers his head, and he just chucks the goblin over the balcony, and the goblin falls down below. There's a deck down below, and you hear a sickening crunch as he lands, and the whole room erupts in laughter.
So as I made my way down the steps, I'm gonna do a minor illusion and have my face look like a lizard man. Am I able to see below without going any further? Can I just see what's the deck below?
Yeah, the lower level is pretty much the same footprint as the stop sign area, and then below that is that hold that you can see. It's holding water. That's even further down, but there's another deck down there that you can see. I don't think you can make out anything else other than there's another landing down there, at the bottom. So the
All right, I'm
stairs
not able to
continue
tell
down.
if it's like barracks or another open area. I think is there a balcony there, or is it walled off?
No, there's no balcony. It's like another deck down there. Over here, you can see there's a hole in the deck, way down below. And then from your angle here, you can make out another door, like up top. A door, a door, a door, and a door. And a
All right,
door.
so I'm gonna work my way back up the steps, drop the illusion, and go back to the deck, and I'll let Nystagmus and Krell squall, work my way around, and then tell them what I saw.
I'm liking the drums.
Yeah, I like it.
So you did see that there was a bartender too down there. He was an orc. Ooh, he's a green orc. What the hell? Are orcs normally green? Somebody could have done a little better job. I only have 2 markers left that I need to use for coloring. I don't know. A green and a white one.
What?
I like
A
his
naked green
loincloth
orc.
though. He's got a skull
He's
for
got a belly shield.
right? He's got a shield on his belt. Like he's got a scratch mark on it too.
His skull for his cup.
He's probably not wielding the weapons currently, but piss him off and he might. His name's Rug. Rug. My name's Rug.
So I'm gonna kind of, well, I got Krell and Nystagmus here. Say, we need to find out. This door's open and there's something awfully big scuffling around in there. Is there any way you guys can, like, one of us has a way to figure out what the hell's in there without just blatantly opening that door? But if there's any room here they're trying to keep people out of, it's this one.
Well, I could always dimension door inside, but that might attract some attention.
Yeah, you don't know what's in there.
Oh, I want to pass the day too. It's actually morning the next day, so I like that new calendar thing.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, I just push 6 a.m.
And it's awesome to keep track of what time it is and stuff, especially week to week.
I haven't actually got into using the reminder and travel manager thing yet, but
I may end up using the reminders. I'm not sure about the travel manager. We'll have to see.
Whose extension is this?
I don't.
Ken?
It just
Why don't you?
comes with Fantasy Grounds. You just
No,
have
no,
to
no,
turn them
no,
on.
no. This is an
No, no,
extension.
no.
No, there's
There's a
this.
new extension that gives you some utility functions for dealing with the calendar. Like you can click a single button and say, okay, automatically advance to 6 a.m. the next day, and it'll update the calendar and date and time. You can have it generate weather. You can have it calculate travel
Oh, really?
times and distances, and
Yeah, you can
it's pretty
add
cool. Set
add
reminders
hours
for
and minutes
events.
and
Core
events.
RPG or 5e
You can-
only?
Uh,
I don't know.
there's two versions of it. I think one is core and one is 5e specific. Because the 5e one includes things like giving a long rest and a short rest and advancing the time based on that and stuff.
Okay.
It didn't push a rest to you guys, did it? No.
Because
No,
I'm
no,
an
no, no.
avid user of the calendar as a DM. I keep notes in there of certain events when they happen and stuff.
I'll send you the
And,
link.
Yeah, this one's got more functionality like weather. Check weather on time. Adjust. Note you must have a table for weather today. I don't know.
Oh,
How
You
to
just have
use
to
that
create
thing.
tables with the right names.
Does it
I've got to take a
replace
phone
the
call.
calendar that's already
I'll be
there?
right back.
No, it interacts with the calendar that's there.
So as you guys are milling about, this door opens again over here, and you see a female step out.
Whipper.
Whipper.
She might like it.
Uh, she looks like this.
She a frost maiden?
She appears to be Nordic, Viking-ish looking, and she comes out. She says something to the two guys like, "I'll be back," "I'll be back," and then she starts down the stairs. And it looks like everyone gets out of her way. Um, Anybody have any idea who she is?
I'm assuming these 4 areas are like the what do they call them? The
Pirate
captains
lords?
under. Yeah,
The
the
pirate
lords
Yeah.
under Tentrix. So I'm assuming
And
each of these rooms is one of theirs, but I don't know who's who.
well, you know whose room that is now, as that was the Storm Maiden. Why isn't my music stopping? Stop. Huh.
And I'm assuming she's one of those pirate lords that we had heard about before we came.
Hmm. The Storm Maiden.
So her and Squall are like twins or something. Since he's a storm sorcerer,
Yep.
cleric or something, tempest cleric.
I can't get the music to stop.
You may have to go to the website or kill the player and restart the player. Because it's not playing through on my end. I don't have anything coming out of Sirenscape.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was hung up on mine. I'm hitting stop everywhere. I even hit stop on the music that started playing. So I stopped it though. I killed the player. I think I'll keep the music to a minimum though, because of low internet speed today. She would love to get whipped. Whip it real good. All right, so what are you guys
Uh-oh.
gonna do? You guys seem to be at a little bit of a loss.
What'd
I'll
you guys
stand
get
there.
us into here?
Nothing yet. Oh, they
We're
just saw
talking about
this.
you and the Storm Maiden whipping each other.
They just
Uh,
realized the female was the Storm Maiden, the one of the pirate lords. She came
Corell
out
doesn't have the balls to whip her.
and she went downstairs.
so
Her
the female that
internal.
was in there, yep. When I was listening to their conversation, did it sound like she was kind of the one in charge?
Yeah, she was giving them a rash of shit for what you think was a prisoner escaping.
Okay.
I'm not sure we want to mess with these side rooms, guys.
I don't want to raise a ruckus yet. Not until we get a much better idea of what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. We need to recon the whole place and then find out where this guy is, if he's here yet.
Do we see his ship in the harbor? We saw his ship when he
Yeah,
came
it
to
was
the
out
wedding.
there. It was out there.
Isn't that the one we followed here?
You followed several here. Yeah, you're
You
pretty
should
sure
come.
he's on board.
We just need a better idea what's going on here.
So after about an hour of you guys pretending like you're actually doing stuff, the little goblin says to you guys uh, that you can go to the barracks.
He says, "You can go to the barracks and stow your gear."
And he points because you guys all have like backpacks and stuff on.
Yep.
He doesn't tell you where the barracks are at. He just tells you you can go there.
Well, there's only one exit, so I'll
There's
just
only
down.
one
turn
way.
and start going down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So you all get to the mezzanine level again, and you can see there's a bar and people playing music and drinking over here. The bartender and the stairs continue down.
Let's go on down.
Scuzzer's gonna go over and get a drink.
I'm not really interested in stowing gear, at least too far out of. It needs to be handy.
Let's see. They call this place the Jolly Roger. And You can grab an ale or a grog and a piece of bread or cheese for free at the bar. The barkeep, a scarred orc named Hurog, chats to them about what's happening in the lair. Ooh,
Yeah.
He's like, well, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Apparently, there's a meeting tomorrow with the pirate lords.
Well, Scuzzer, I wonder why you didn't get your invitation.
It's in the mail.
I don't recognize you from here.
oh, you just get your grog and wander away from him?
He never went to the bar. He's just gonna keep going down.
Oh, well then you didn't hear that. The bottom layer looks like this. Let's see. Sunk into the center of the ship's hold is an enormous water-filled tank, above which the spiral staircase curves around. Standing around the hold are several individuals. A man in the attire of a pirate, whose face is covered in tentacles. A lumbering green toad-like humanoid, and a giant purple snake with the face of a woman. And accompanying them are also a ragtag group of pirates.
That's the spirit Naga. Well, am I able to tell what the second one is?
A green slad.
And is the tentacle dude the one we're looking for?
Looks like him.
Okay, so
Got
I'm
a
going to
tricorn hat on. He's got tentacles. And they're talking.
walk over on the other side and sort of like put my stuff down and tie my shoe and cast message and send a message to Nystagmus, the pirate lord, and his slad and the Naga are all in the bottom deck. You can reply to this message.
You have 60 seconds before this message
Self-destructs.
self-destructs.
Bottoms up or Drake?
Getting there. Got to make it 8 more minutes and I can have another one.
Yes.
I'll reply to Ember
So-
and say that we're going to make our way down, and then turn to the other guys and say, let's go store our gear.
All right.
Wink, wink.
Okay. So, Squall follows Nystagmus.
Scudder is gonna grab another beer and say, I'm gonna bring it to my friend Ember.
Let's see where these guys are at. There you go. So you guys come down over here on these stairs over here.
Desecratus profanus.
And a couple of these guys eyeball you intently, like the bandit looking guys. They're all facing this direction, except for a couple of the bandits who see you guys come down. And Tendrix is talking to them. They're kind of having a debate. And as you guys come down, you kind of look at him like, oh. I mean, I'm sure all of your faces are a little like that, right? Right now, like you guys are like,
Yeah.
what are we supposed to do? And one of them says,
What do you want?
Barracks. Where to store our gear.
he points to that door.
And that's where he heads without looking back.
Oops. Strung up in this room are 24 hammocks, one row on top of another. A handful of figures lie in the gently swinging beds, snoozing off their last round of grog. The chamber smells roughly of sweat and ale. So there's a few goblins, a couple of orcs, and a human in here. And as you guys come in, who's the first one in? Squall?
Yeah.
You see suddenly something like smacks you in the side of the face. And
Me?
yeah, it smells of like peanuts. And you look, and
Did you say
over
peanuts?
Better
peanuts.
enunciate
Yeah.
that word.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Okay.
Actually, ground nuts, if you want to know the truth about it. Not peanuts, but ground nuts. And you look over, and there's a little monkey. He's wearing a little tricorn hat, and you can see him. He's throwing what is you would think is peanut butter at you.
I would think it's peanut.
And he jumps up and down.
He's-
He's a little monkey though.
He's kind of nutty.
He's only like this tall.
Is he by anybody's bunk or is he by himself?
He's just kind of rummaging around up on the rafters and stuff.
Did some of this peanut butter hit me?
It smacked you right
Stuck to
in
me?
the cheek. It like stuck like.
Okay. So like
Well,
I can
wait.
take
Let's
it
see
off
how
and
well.
fling
Let's
it
see
back
how
at
well.
him.
Yeah, he hit you with it.
Oh,
Yeah, you could-
okay.
You can fling it back at him. You know what happens when you
Yeah.
throw poop back at a monkey, though, don't you?
But I guess I'm about to find out.
You give him a complex.
You give him a complex, like we couldn't count on the poop flinging monkey anymore.
This is
We
a
can't
monkey.
have that.
This is actually in the.
Is it
module.
really?
Yes.
I vote we
Here.
name the monkey Engorgio.
The monkey has a name. You guys know the
Yeah.
monkey's name. You were told the monkey's name, believe it or not.
What's the peanut butter taste like?
There,
Is it
there's
chocolate, chocolate or poop?
Kind of nutty.
it's ground nut shells, but I turned it into peanut butter. You can use your imagination.
All right, so I scraped this off my face, and
Are you guys
who
just
all was-
hanging out here? I mean, this guy's like looking at you intently, and everyone kind of stops talking now, since you guys are
Well-
like lingering.
What humanoids are sleeping here? Are they goblins, lizard folk, or
There's 3 goblins, 2 orcs, and a human.
anybody in either one of these two front bunks,
Yeah, I don't.
hammocks?
Mm,
Because whoever's in
let's
there,
see.
I'm gonna take that peanut butter off my face, and as they're sleeping, I'm gonna kind of smear it under their nose, and then stand there. And when they wake up, I'm gonna tell them they're in my bunk.
There you go.
And that guy over there, he just came over and put that shit under your nose, dude.
They're like sleeping. They're like. You can smell
Okay.
they're covered in grog and they're hungover.
All right, so I'll give them all a dirty Sanchez.
Just give them all a little peanut butter.
Yeah.
The monkey laughs.
Yeah, and
Scuzzer,
I'll pick
I'm
up
assuming
pick
Scuzzer
up some
came
of
in
their
here too.
clothes. Pick up some of their clothes and kind of wipe my face off with it and throw it down. All right, guys, they're all sleeping. So
I'm gonna make a illusion of a female monkey, about 10 feet away from the other one.
Uh-oh.
And make it make noise.
The monkey tries to hump it.
So for about 10 minutes, I'll have it always stay just 5 feet ahead of it.
Chasing it around. I like this new extension where I can delete the tokens from the map and it takes them out of the combat tracker. I like it. I like it. I don't have to find them in the combat tracker anymore to delete them. I can just do it on the map.
Nice.
I forget what it's called, but
so quietly, Squall looks at Nystagmus and goes, "Okay, what's the plan?"
Stagnus looks around like, I don't know. I thought you had the plan.
Come on, man. Shit. We're here. It's our chance now. It's now. Now's the time. We've got him. We've got him here. I'd say with a Naga. Not to mention a Slod. Fuck.
Can we get him alone?
It'd be nice
Wait
if
till
we could.
Yeah, or wait
I
till
don't
he's
know.
alone.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's ever alone, man. Is the king ever alone, really? Ember, why don't you dress up as this beautiful tentacle-faced woman? Illusion.
There you go. Get him alone.
Or wait a second. There's something in my memory says he's not interested in things like that anymore. Do you guys remember something like that being said when we were asking the people what they knew about him? No?
There's a meeting of all the pirate lords. That means they're all going to be here. This is like the worst possible time to try and kidnap him.
and
But if we kidnapped him and then destroyed the place behind us, we'd have all the pirate lords here.
Or, oh god.
Oh, fuck, never mind. Let's take a break.
as the barracks doors open and you see the Naga looking in, she says, "These are imposters." She's got her head, and you guys can sense that she's reading your thoughts. As we are going to take a break. 10-minute break. And then when we come back, we're going to have
I
some
love it
combat.
when we don't have to make decisions. You know, it takes the chance of us doing something really stupid just out of the equation. It's like, okay, here we go.
It's just straight getting tired of us sitting around dicking around.
Yeah,
not knowing what to
he's like,
do.
you fuckers. One of those overthinking parties. Yeah. All right, I'm AFK.
Well, they kind of knew something was going on. I mean, you guys aren't really that disguised and stuff, so. All right, we're going to take a quick break, chat, so go away, but come back. 9:43. All right, Ruby Fist is first. So the door opens and this Naga, she says,
These are intruders.
what does Ember do?
Well, Ember. Ember is going to bring up wings, standard action, to summon him from his dimensional home. And have the female monkey disappear.
Just grab the monkey and hold it hostage. I swear I'll kill the fucking monkey.
Put a knife to his throat.
Crossbow.
Banana.
I'm going to turn that
All
down
right.
as soon as my Sirenscape catches up.
I've got it turned almost all the way down.
No, I can turn the master volume down now. If I can find it.
Should be the music portion, one of the first 2 or 3, like the first top row, and that.
Yeah, I have like 30, 40, maybe 50 of those. It's a custom sound. Well,
Dude, I just turned it down. I can live with it. There you go.
I don't see it. But we're going to do this one.
So Rezux is gonna shoot it.
Oh, I don't seem to be controlling the volume today.
Oh, I forgot to. It didn't do the Hunter's Mark. I thought it was automatic.
Hunter's Mark is not automatic. You have to apply it. Because you can
Well,
move that
it's
around.
applied to her and it's applied to him. So it would take another
1 point.
one whole point of damage.
Alright, so let's see. Alright, so Tendrix the Sea King screams insults at you.
How dare you invade my...
Can he see any of us?
Well, she said that you guys are in here. He saw you all come down the stairs and go into the room, so he's starting to screaming insults. And you guys feel the ship kind of bump a little, like jolt. The monkey has an advantage. And
Fucking monkey.
he's gonna jump down and try to bite Ember with advantage. Thank you, Engorgio. He tries to bite Ember because you took his fuck buddy away. And he misses. He's like, so this bandit is going to start moving up. Do the tokens not lock? There we go. Let's put her in actual squares. She gets to go. $60 feet. So she casts a spell.
She has the wrong hunter's mark on her. She has the one that does the damage, not the one that is the mark.
There's only that and the concentration one that's there.
Yeah, the one that has nothing else you apply to the target, and then the other one you apply just to yourself so that it checks the target for the presence of the mark, and then if it's there, then it does the damage.
Oh, she casts a spell at you, and you made it. How come none of her spell parsed? Huh. Are they
She
all
has
at,
no spells.
They're all at will, that's why. They're all innate. Yeah. At will, at will. No, she does have some spells, though.
I don't have anybody in the party named Will, so we're good.
Yeah. Will Smith. And she's gonna
Monkey's
gonna-
name is Will.
she's gonna back up a little bit. Skinny fit britches. Looks like Justin Bieber over there. He's gonna come over here and he's gonna take the protect Sea King Tendrix action. That's what he's gonna do. Uh-oh. Captain Scummer. No relation.
You know, they look pretty related. Scummer and Scuzzer.
I can't get over that token.
Pirate
Which one?
Slod.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's
Yep.
see if we got a picture of him. Oh, we do. Oops.
Who, Captain Scummer?
There he is. I'd make a great character. I mean, look, he's got like the little hairpiece on. You know, he's a slad.
It's amazing.
So yeah, he don't care. He don't give a shit. He doesn't care. He does not care
Couldn't
one
imagine
bit.
don't give a shit.
As he chucks a fireball in the room.
Fucking A.
Okay, I want to use a card. I've been waiting a while to use this one.
Bust it out.
Scatter. Let me share it. There. Scatter. Use this card when targeted by an area attack. You and your allies may take a dash action as a reaction. So everybody gets to dash.
Okay.
So that should get me out of the fireball.
Well, if you choose to
If you
run out
choose
of
to
the
dash the
room.
hell out.
Yeah, so everybody take your dax action.
I'm waiting for Nystagmus to go first. Yep, Scuzzer, you can go.
Is somebody going to take a attack of opportunity from Buzzed Hair?
Yeah, somebody will.
Probably would have been Scuzzer, since I think he was first. Either him or Squall.
I'll take it. Put it on me.
Let's see. He has a scimitar, and he's going to try to swipe it. Who'd you say, Scuzzer? And it bounces off his armor. Bing! And you know what? Let's see these guys in this room. The
As long as it
sleeping
kills a
guys
monkey, it's worth it.
Roasted monkey.
probably will kill the monkey. The monkey, the trained
That's-
monkey that actually helped the lady, what's her face, escape.
Is the flung poo an accelerant?
It's like fertilizer.
Oh, I forgot that was the monkey that she said they had a monkey that. Forgot all about that.
Let's see. What are
But
these
then
guys
again, we
have?
thought she was a
15.
spy.
Monkey's got 3 hit points, and the goblins have 7. Yeah, they're not going to survive. And the orcs have 15. So I don't think they're going to survive. Let's roll damage and see. Yeah, no, they all die. Good, I don't have to put them on there. Yeah, we can get rid of the monkey too.
I know Blazing Hands does, but does a Fireball set everything on fire as well?
No, Fireball's pretty instantaneous. It does not say it starts things on fire. Oh, it does. It does say it ignites flammable objects in the air that aren't being carried or worn. So all these hammocks and stuff ignite.
Nice.
The
And
entire crew here.
Yeah, and you
plus
see
they've been doused.
you see the flames start to dwindle very quickly for some reason.
Ooh, I don't like it.
Russian
ship-
system.
The ship's protected.
Corrupt code.
So something down in the hold goes. That's all I can do. All right. Krell, Lurk, Eagle Eye.
All right. Lurk is gonna start taking shots at Mr. Profanus or Mrs. Profanus, whichever she is. So let's get going.
Ooh, we start off with a crit. Quadruple damage instead of a usual double damage. So I guess you get to roll
Okay.
it twice. No, we just double it. We just double what you roll.
Well, I'll. Oh, you want to just double what I roll? Okay.
Yeah. Make it easy.
48.
So let me.
And that's
let
with 2 1s.
right. Pretty.
Shit. That's nice.
That's a pretty good hit.
All right. Second attack.
And
Third attack.
she
I'm taking.
dooged it.
Yeah, she
D-O-D.
dodged out of the way that one.
No, she
I'm-
dooged it.
She what?
Somebody can't spell, right? Is that spelled right? Oh, that is
Yeah, that's
spelled
right. That's correct.
It just looks funny because it's capitalized. Pilm off her armor
Come on. Hit.
and hit.
Okay, so that one is a hit, and she's not dead. Yep. All right. Was that my fifth? Yeah, that was my fifth attack. Okay.
Her fifth attack. Just 5 attacks is all you get. Nystagmus.
Yeah, Nystagmus is like, nope, don't want to deal with this. You guys do it, and he's gonna twin haste onto Scuzzer and Krell. So I have to use some sorcery points for that. And then, as part of that, casting the spell as a bonus action, I get to move without provoking opportunity attacks. So I'll fly just a few feet away, so I'm not right next to Buzz Tear. And then, do I also get like a object interaction? I would like to pull a scroll out.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Is
Okay.
it in a backpack?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. If it's in a bag of holding, that's an action.
No. So from my pack, I'm gonna pull out my my counterspell scroll and just
Cool.
hold on to it,
Cool.
and then I'm done.
Squall.
Oh, crafty. All right. Well, Squall reaches in his pack and he pulls out a scroll of bless, which he casts at second level. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? No, he's not. He's going to cast it at third level and he's going to put it on everybody. And where's my consumable scroll of bless? I didn't put the concentration on there, so let me just go to standard and use the spell, and I'll tick the thing off. Hopefully it doesn't crash your Siren's Gate.
Did it even? Oh, I turned off mine.
Well, mine crashed earlier, and I can't get it to. It doesn't want to load. So I don't
That's
know what
'cause
the hell's
I'm-
going on with it.
That's because I had mine shut down.
Oh, okay. And we remove all targets. I'm going to. You know what? I'm just going to stay right where I'm at.
That's my new bless. All right, so from beneath the ship, you guys see tentacles emerging from that hole in the ground.
That hole.
Yep. Let me. Oops. I'm going to open it up a little so you can see the octopus tentacles reaching up as this thing starts clambering up into the ship.
Squidward.
And
Oh, I hope it ain't the fucking Kraken.
no, it doesn't look like a kraken. It looks more like an
Too
octopus.
small.
Is this guy's gonna come? What am I erasing? Huh. Guess he's just gonna stand over here. And he'll take a shot at Krell with his light crossbow. Twang. And he dooched it. And it's Krell's turn again.
All right. So let's take 5 more shots at Profanus, since I'm now hasted.
And guess how much damage you needed to do last round?
I don't know.
One
One.
more point of damage.
Okay.
So if I forgot to bonus action spiritual weapon. I could have.
You could have
could've
killed
taken
her
it out.
if you would have hit.
but
Sorry.
I'm gonna play another card.
Awesome.
Use this card when you drop an enemy to
Ah!
0. He's our ally. All right, Spirit Naga, help us out.
So it has 1 hit point?
I don't know. It just says, well, use it when you would drop an enemy to 0. You spare the enemy's life, and it decides to become your ally.
Well, I'm assuming you used it just before you were to shoot her, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's the intent.
So she's no longer unconscious. And she's like, I like you now. I don't know why, but you turned me
know
on.
why. You turned me on.
And
And
we'll
then
change her to friendly.
Wow.
I'm gonna fly up. Is this area open
Uh,
here?
yeah, this area is right. Oops. Well, if I could draw like this, is open to. It
Why
goes
is the
down
ceiling in
and
here?
it goes up. The spiral staircase goes up 2 more decks.
There's plenty of airspace.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to fly in there. I mean, you kind of gotta, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get into a place where I can have good visibility and shoot at them without them getting up close to me.
Melee, yeah, you're gonna have to move around in there, but yeah, you can get in
All
there.
right. I will move over to there and take the rest of my shots at, say, Captain Scummer.
That's a hit. Ooh,
It's another crit.
it's just a regular crit though.
Okay. And last bonus action one. Ah, missed him. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
All right, so Scuzzer takes a bonus action, switches it over to Buzzed Hair. All right, we'll see if it works.
I forgot to take that off earlier.
It does.
All right, and then with his. So does a ranger have extra attack? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Okay.
Yeah. So you should have 4
So with
total.
his
'Cause you're-
crossbow expert. Okay.
He's
I didn't do
hasted
4
this
last
one.
time. Okay.
You weren't hasted last time.
And so the crossbow expert doesn't give you an extra shot. It just
It used your bonus action, which you already used for your hunter's mark.
okay. So normally he would have 6.
No, it gives you one extra. Haste doesn't give you an extra bonus action.
Okie doke.
Ooh.
So that's 2.
Ooh, almost a crit.
And this last one.
Finally, maximum damage.
Max damage.
And he's going to move back. Alright, so crossbows steaming a little bit.
Well, let's
I shoot
see.
4
You
shots in
got
6 seconds.
hmm. All right, so it can 60 feet. That's everybody, right? Well, he doesn't like Scuzzer anymore. Wait. Is it targeting Scuzzer? There it goes. So he's gonna pull out from his hand a ball of fire and chucks it at Scuzzer. And hits. And does it again. And missed the second one. And that's all he can do. As this guy is going to shoot at Ember. This crossbow, twang. That's a hit. 2 points of damage. Tendrix the Sea King. Ooh.
Which square is it a slot in? Wasn't he using his action to hurl insults?
No, he's just using his free action to do that.
Nice try, Sven.
Hmm.
Engorgio redeemed advantage tentacles. Advantage testicles.
When you say tentacle, oh, you're talking on the Octo.
I don't know. I have some face tentacles. Maybe it means me.
Woo. So he is going to cast a spell.
I would like to use my counterspell scroll.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll.
Okay.
Since it's above 3rd level.
Mm-hmm. Remind me how that works. It's been a long time since I've done counterspell.
I think it says on the spell itself.
Fourth level or higher. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus a spell's level.
So the DC is going to be a 14. So 4th level spell. And you make it.
Nice.
And let's see, that is a cool. Let me mark that off.
He was casting dancing lights, wasn't he?
No.
Press the digitation.
Phantasmal Killer, just so you know.
Oh.
And that's about all he can do right now. As the octopus finishes moving in and blocks this hole completely, like, you know, like most of it anyways.
That take its action.
Actually, can you do what?
Blocking the hole that takes its action, right?
It does. This guy's going to take a shot at Nystagmus. Twang, and misses. And now she gets to go, so she's going to slither over here. And all right, so she's just going to try to bite this guy. And she hits. So she fangs him for 5 points of damage. And he succeeds on his poison. Does he take half? Oh, it takes half damage when you succeed. So he takes 17 points of damage, and it instantly he seems.
She sucks all the fluids from his body. Kind of like my prom date.
And she's gonna finish moving to there. This guy's like looking at her like, oh shit! Now they realize that she's no longer a friend. Ember.
All right, so a green sickly light starts pouring out. This token doesn't look like it's right, but let me. I didn't make it, so if it's wrong, it's not my fault.
Blame it on Rob. It's Rob's fault.
It disappeared. Okay.
I see it over there.
You see a token?
Signaling radius. Yeah, you put it in the. You put it in the hidden area.
Oh, okay, it's hidden. All right, so yeah, so it's just behind, right on the intersection of the last square of the octopus, and it should get all of the enemies. So then, if I click this, oh, actually, that doesn't really even matter. So all of them are encased except for the Profanus are encased in this dim green light. I'll stick it in the chat for you. So we don't have to worry about anything until creature moves into the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. And
Cool.
then Ember's going to step back.
Hey, Ben, if you have the spell open, you'll notice there's a new icon in the upper left, and you can output the text of the spell to the chat rather than a link which like nobody else can read.
So you did it.
What now? Really?
That's awesome.
It's
Okay.
an invention we found.
So you did it like that.
Yes.
Oh shit! Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to spam, but I had to.
Nice for these one-off. Here's what I'm doing. That are complicated.
Damn, Drake spent some time then this week if he replaced all my spells alone.
Why I just used Bob's extension. I only had to drag what 5 times. Oh, you get 5th level spells or 4th level spells?
With my cantrips, I've got 4th level spells.
Yeah, I had to
Cantrips.
drag your cantrips, but it's
So when you
easy
get a
to
chance,
do
if
the
you could
spells.
throw-
You could drag the whole list. Drag.
Oh,
If you could throw wings into the combat tracker and put Ember, prove his movement.
Ember's movement? Oh, okay. It's like smoldering in here a little bit. He smells like burnt monkey. You don't know why.
All right.
Burnt.
So can I do the lightning bolt token at an angle? I haven't tried this or anything yet. So.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet either.
Oh, okay.
I've
Let's
never
try
done.
this.
I guess you can. Like that?
Yes, like that. It's just, yeah, exactly.
Actually, let's move it like that.
All right. So how does this work exactly? I haven't used this at all, so I want to make sure I do it right. Do I need to target them still, or?
With the token placed, you should be able to just click the little target button next to where the token was that you dragged and dropped.
Okay, and then I can roll, and it should just roll.
Yeah, that should target everybody within the token.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if it targets when you click it. I don't see any targets.
Is the little circle all the way to the right checked that says TRG?
Yep.
Now,
And to the left,
next
there's
to the
one
token
that's targeting it.
on the left. Now,
Sorry, what was that?
So
Lightning bolt.
between token and type, there should be a little button that looks like a bullseye.
The same
Or
place where
scope.
you dropped the lightning bolt token from should have changed now to look like a target.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Let's remove that token and try
Not.
again.
Yeah, just manually target them then. I know it works really well for like spheres and squares, but
Oh wait,
bolt.
there it goes. Okay, hold on. Did that work?
It disappeared.
it went off the map or something because it's in
All
the
right, just manually
shaded
target then.
Okay. I think I can get those 3.
Oh, wait, why did you have
Nice.
4? Oh, Captain Scummer had advantage. That's why. Nice.
I thought you'd hit 4 people. Didn't you hit the octopus, Tentrix, Scummer, and Corset?
No, he didn't get
He didn't pick
Tendrix.
Tetrix.
Oh, okay.
Squall.
Okay. This may seem unorthodox, but Squall will move up to here. And with the Staff of Valkyr, he will cast Cure Wounds on Profanus at level 3. Okay.
Nice.
And as a bonus
roll.
action, yeah, well, that's a decent roll. Yeah, good roll. Okay, so I'm kind of new to the 5e, all these new 5e plugins you guys have been using because I've been kind of DMing in the Savage Worlds Deadlands arena. But so, not Spirit Guardians, damn it. Spiritual Weapon. Bonus action Spiritual Weapon. Do I just drag the token off of here onto the map?
You can't. To do a higher level spell, you did a cure. Oh, you used the staff. Sorry, never mind. Yes. Yeah, so there should be a token. One of the effect lines should have the weapon token to the left, and you just drag that right onto the map.
Like right under there. Okay, sweet. All right, and do I attack this round with the weapon?
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yeah, okay.
manually target and attack.
As long as
Okay,
you cast it within range, you know.
Right. Okay, and what is the spiritual weapon self?
That's just
That means? I don't know what that
Concentration.
means. Wait a second. I'm already concentrating on bless. I didn't think
So
spiritual
bless
weapon was
ended.
It's not
So-
spiritual. It's not a concentration. That's right. It's not concentration.
Yeah.
It's just a reminder that you have it on.
Okay. All right. So then I'm done here. I think. Yes.
All right, so he has to make a saving throw.
I think he made it.
All right, so nothing happens because it doesn't say half for damage or anything.
So he is going to pull out his scimitar and call her a traitor and try to attack her. And falls.
Oh, skater pants.
So as he pulls out his scimitar, you hear his arm go, and his arm goes limp.
This bandit will shit his skinny fit breeches.
Right?
He sees us pop out and just like wipe out half the room
Wings.
in 12 seconds.
No, it's only round 2.
Would you throw him on the map, please?
Well, I think Profanus. I mean, she just realized that. Oh my God, these guys are fucking awesome. I've got to be with these guys.
I mean, we killed the pirate lord in under 12 seconds. And then she got up to help us.
All right, so he's going to help Profanus.
Scuzzer
All right, so he blows on the end of his crossbow. Goes again. My soundscape isn't working. All right, anyway.
It worked. I heard it go. "Dut-dut-dut-dut." That's a hit with a 4. Thank you, Bless. Another hit.
Oh. So he's going to shift with his bonus action. I'll go ahead and roll the damage since I forgot the first 2. And then for a second 2. That still didn't work. I thought you put the small one on the target.
Did you shift drag it?
Thought I did. I'll try it again.
Well, if it's the shift drag method, it drops off the target every time you make an attack, and you have to shift drag it again. For Hunter's Mark, is that what you're talking about?
It shouldn't be the shift drag, though.
No, it shouldn't.
Well, I don't know how he's got his set up. But Hunter's Mark.
Blame Robin. That's what Gorgio says. Blame Robin.
And
She's
it
not
doesn't
here
matter.
to defend herself. Wow.
As he goes down. So, this door opens. And out steps a female. The Storm Maiden. And,
There's Scuzzer. What's up, bitches? Well, don't touch anything there.
5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to walk over to Scuzzer and give him some love with her spear. What's this? Oh. And takes a swipe at him with her spear and hits. He succeeds. Nice. How many times can she do that? Multi-attack. 3 melee attacks. Ew. Second one is a hit. Well, she should have used that one first, but we'll get that the next round. And the last one, she hits you with her, or she tries to hit Scuzzer with her shield and misses. Nystagmus.
All right, I see her pop out and start wailing on Scuzzer, and I'm going to go ahead and pull off one of these stars on my robe and hit her with some magic missiles.
Well, that's probably going to hit.
Pew pew pew.
I hope so. If it doesn't, that's bad.
Wow. 26 points of damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And I will go ahead and reach into my pack and pull out another scroll, just so I have it ready and available. Another scroll of counterspell.
Those are handy. Squall.
Aren't they? All right. Squall takes a quick glance across his party. He thinks they're holding up pretty well for right now. So he's going to bonus action move the spiritual hammer over here and attack Shit Britches here with it.
I guess you would have would he have advantage because of? Did you apply that to?
I never allowed that in my games that with a spiritual weapon, but I don't know.
Let's see.
I think it's
Roll
a
to hit.
DM rule maybe. Okay, spiritual weapon, roll to hit. Yes.
It didn't give you advantage, so you're good.
Okay.
He's given
Uh,
4 points of damage.
okay. And I think he's going to use his. Yeah, he's going to have to use his action to dash right there. And
All right.
All right, so it has to make a save.
All right. Hold on 1 second. You can go ahead and apply damage.
All right, so you see the whole thing is now glowing as green, sickly radiance, which is emitting light 5 feet around it. So it cannot turn invisible. I know you were about to, so just making sure. And it also suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
Awesome.
what does the octopus?
And it takes 40d10 worth of damage.
Nice. Ooh.
So at the
Good
end of Squall's turn, Sea King Tendrix is going to use one of his legendary actions. As a thunderous boom goes off. And he vanishes. Oh, not that one. That one. Constitution saving throw. On that guy. Which kills him. 5, 10, and the octopus 2. Which fails it. Thunder damage. And the octopus gets to go. That was a legendary action. So yeah, he's like, I don't know where he went. Let me clear this little guy out of the way as this octopus slithers up here. All up in your I guess it would be there. And is going to try to tentacle on the Pirate Lord. Multi-attack, 4 tentacle attacks. Yikes. And let me see one other thing. Where's my little and it's going to take an attack on that one with a tentacle, which is a hit. So it does some squeezing damage and is grappled. Also on Krell, who's within range. Wait, you're on top of a token there, buddy.
I'm on top of what?
You're on top of a token.
Oh. You got something underneath me.
Yeah, you don't want to fall in there. Let's see. Tentacle, the reach on the tentacles is 25 feet, so. Reaches up into the air, tries to grab Krell, and Krell pecks at it as it suffers a level of exhaustion. Is that 2 levels? Ooh, ooh. I guess that affects it now, huh? Let me give it. Did you apply?
Gorgio says Tentacle still has advantage. He did buy an advantage attack though.
Oh,
but I
that's
think
true.
with 2
All
levels
right,
of
I'll use it
exhaustion,
on
gets-
its. I'll use it on its next attack. Let me give it exhaustion 2 now. Get rid of exhaustion 1. Signaling units. Exhaustion 2. And its third attack is going to be. Aw. On Hoot. On what's your owl's name? Wings. Yeah. Lunch. So it eats your owl. And then the last one is on the Pirate Lord. Oh no, it can't do that. So that's it. It can only grab. Let me read this here. 4 tentacle attacks. Yeah. And it's going to move a little bit. Starts coming this way. Hmm. It's actually, he's still actually within the green stuff. So if you want to give him his save and stuff, he didn't get out of the green stuff.
Oh, okay, he's still there. So I think it looks like one of these effects might actually do it automatically, but I don't know. I'll try it next time.
So
You
he made his
succeeded.
save.
So this should be. So that should
You would need
make
to
him
edit.
roll.
C needs to be filled in. The DC just says number.
What are you doing? He made his saving throw, so
This will make him roll at every turn like he's supposed to. 16.
well, I wonder if he's not in the area.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work if your
This is one of
token.
Kent's extensions. It's ongoing save. So it makes you save every round. It assumes you're in the area.
Right. He's not going to be in the. He's moving out of the area on his turn. So
All right. And I fixed
and
the DC. Is there a space between the C and the 1?
Yes.
all right. She goes. So she is grappled by this octopus, and she doesn't like it. So she's gonna burn another spell. And she as well she's friendly towards you, but she doesn't have to stay and help. It didn't say that, right?
She becomes our ally.
Yep.
Yep.
She's you hear dim door. Out. Poof. So she dimensional doors out of the hold, and she's not on this floor currently.
All right. I guess I'll start going after the octopus since I don't want to enter the sphere extends above that whole entrance, right? I can't get through there while staying above the green light.
Correct. It spreads around corners.
All right. So I'll just spend my time on the octopus, and we need to find Tentrix as soon as possible.
What's the yellow circle?
Sickening radiance.
Oh shit.
And last one. Yeah. I pinned the octopus to the floor.
Can you drop Sickening Radiance on Decantius Profantus, please? Because she didn't realize how broad that spell was as she dim folded into it. Her dimension door.
All right, so we now have calamari for weeks.
Did you roll a saving throw, or did you just apply the effect?
I just applied the effect; it'll happen automatically on her turn, in theory.
It was her turn. We passed her turn. I'm retconning.
Oh, I
You
see
need
what
to
you're
drop
saying.
it on
Okay.
her. All right, so she succeeded. Okay, so she didn't take any this time. And Krell, anything else?
Oh, I don't want to fly into that effect, so maybe I'll come over here so I'm not over the pit, and then I'll end my turn.
Oh, you killed the octopus already. Jesus.
5 hits in a row. It'll do it.
Wings is gone. Oh, Wings is still alive? He didn't die? Is that possible?
No, I took 9 damage.
He's still up. I guess he would have been grappled, but no longer dead octopus.
All right, so I'm going to come out and around. Anyone know where he went?
I'll attempt to find him in a moment.
Wouldn't Scuzzer? I don't see it on him. I thought he had him targeted as with his hunter's mark. Wouldn't he know where he is?
I think he lost concentration on Hunter's mark.
He did.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
he got hit.
And you have
Did he have-
advantage. Ember
Did he
has
have
advantage.
it when he disappeared? Oh, it's only advantage to find him.
No, Ember has advantage from Caesar in the chat.
Okay, nice. But I mean, would Scuzzer have seen him when he teleported? Because didn't he teleport before he got hit? Just to get an idea where he is.
Well, yeah,
Did
he
he go
knows
up,
he's
down?
he knows he's this way.
Okay, so Scuzzer will say it's over there. So Ember is going to keep his radiance up for now, and we'll throw some fire at the lady. Eh.
Huh,
I'm realizing
that's
that
kinda weird
everything I
how that
have
works.
is concentrating. Oh, never mind. He's gonna use his wand. And she looks pretty tough, so he's going to use up 6 of the 7 charges, which gives him 8.
Did we lose sound?
Yeah, I'm not getting any sound come through.
And my Skyrenscape won't come back up.
Oh.
You won't either.
Let me restart it and
Mine
see what happens.
finally came up. Says Drake takes.
I had to force kill mine in the task manager.
Same here.
There it goes.
Alright, so Scuzzer, because of his crossbow feat, can still shoot her in the face. He has tons of spells, so he's going to do Hunter's Mark again.
Point blank shot to the face. Pshaw! Bounces off her shield.
19? Damn.
That doesn't. And that doesn't.
All right, and the last one.
Ooh, almost maximum.
So if he's still in the radiance, he should have to do a saving throw if he's not.
He's in the radius, but I don't see that it worked automatically. Oh, you don't have it on him. So
Yeah, he disappeared before I could put it on him.
there you go. Oh, he fails.
All right, so he's now glowing green as well and cannot be invisible.
He's not invisible. Let's
He's
see.
just hiding in a corner.
He's gonna disengage. And moves to there. You see him looking back, like shaking his head. Wait, let's see. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he jumps. Actually, he would land there. And that's all he's gonna do. Krell.
All right. Did we skip Scuzzer? Or
No,
no.
he shot the crap out of the girl.
All right. So let's shoot the crap out of Tentrix.
That's a hit. That's a miss. Oh, and a crit. You gain inspiration. That was so nice.
All right. How many was that? 1, 2, 3. So 2 more. And I'm definitely keeping him alive.
I'm glad you said that. Because he goes down.
Damn. Squall begins spewing off some kind of spiritual crap, tempest and war and you're dead motherfucker and shit.
Nystagmus.
All right. Well, this Tentric's girlfriend is still up, so I'm gonna hit her with another string of magic missiles and see if we can take her out.
That does. And she dies too. It worked automatically. Squall.
You roll the damage and everything too.
It did. It rolled damage. It rolled her save. If she failed, it rolled damage and it killed her.
So Squall moves over here and he says, "Drop that shit. That this poison cloud."
Oh, you gonna talk to me like that? You can wait another turn.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like it's about to kill Sea King Tendrix.
Yeah, if I don't have to wait till my turn, I will drop it. I'm next anyway. But
Oh, wait a minute. You know what he would do? He'd turn around and he'd bonus action healing word. The fucking owl. Because he comes in handy every now and then.
thank you. So Fist will drop it, and then he's going to. Ember will drop it and then move up. I'm gonna sort of keep an eye on this stairwell.
Yeah, you can hear
See.
commotion coming from upstairs. I mean, it's only been like a few seconds and it's noisy upstairs, but you guys made some noise down here. Lightning bolt, fireball. So you don't know how much time you have.
When
We've
he's
got
gonna
time.
same thing. He's gonna be on the steps watching.
Yeah, there's people like getting ready to come down the stairs. So
So Ember will say that people are coming down the stairs. What do you do?
Can you cast that
No,
Maybe
radiant
move
shit
them into a side.
so that
Move them
anybody
into the
that comes
barracks
down?
down here. Say again.
Say, can you cast that radiant shit up there so anybody who tries to come down has to go through it?
I can.
That might buy us a few more moments.
And as we're standing here talking about, didn't we have a plan to go here first, teleport here first? I mean, real world time, it's been a week and I've forgotten everything almost. But, it's like this morning when we planned, okay, we're going to teleport here first. And then from there, I can't remember what it was though.
No, we
It
teleported already, and then took over the ship, shipped here, and now we have the scroll to teleport back.
Because we couldn't teleport directly in.
Okay.
And I think we may not be able to teleport directly out. We may have to get out of the ship first
Well,
in order to teleport.
they've been dimensioning dooring forever, all over the place. So
Internally.
it's pretty specific magic, but okay, we'll see. Oh, so Scuzzer is going to come over here. Do you have any special movement? He does not. Alright, so he's gonna hold his action. If anything comes down these stairs,
Oh, that's
he's going to
not
shoot.
really true. He has haste right now.
That's right. So he's going to move over to here. Same thing. If he sees anything coming down the steps, he's going to shoot it. So he moved. So his first action, he's going to chug a potion, move, hold his action to shoot.
Squall moves over here, gags him, and then starts to bind his wounds. Stabilize him, whatever. Well,
he's
it's
stable.
non-lethal. Okay, so he's gonna gag him first of all. Take a piece of cloth and gag him, and then take rope and start binding his arms and legs.
Before we kill him, let's take his sickening radiance off.
Toss a hood over his head. Caesar says toss a hood over his head.
See us.
Not a bad idea.
I want to check out this door where that chick came out of.
The door to this chamber is barred by a mechanism.
Did she just come out of it?
She did. It closed behind her though. You see laying on the ground like a little chalk, like a little wedge, a little chalk wedge.
Step on the wedge?
It looks like it was used to prop the door open, and it's no longer doing that.
What if we grabbed him and jumped into the... I'd imagine this pit just goes down underneath these ships. It's just into the ocean. What if we just grabbed him and took him down there, and then we teleported from down there somewhere?
There's something down there that I don't think
Yeah.
we want to mess with.
Can't we just go into the barracks, shut the door, and do it from there?
What's up here as well?
Why do we
We've
care?
got this right here that he tried to run to. That
Yeah, you guys can
there might
see
be
in
an-
there now. There's no big ass octopus in the way, right?
Tentrix went off there. Tentrix ran off there. There may be something there to let us out. Escape route.
So Nystagmus, are you able to do the dimension door twice?
Yes, I can.
So if you're that concerned, he could dimension door out, make sure it works, and then dimension door right back. For our only concern is that we might be blocked with teleport. The Naga's up there too, dead, isn't she?
You don't
she's
see
laying-
her.
And Scuzzer will yell out, "Hey, don't forget to check the slot."
We're staying on
See what she-
initiative because stuff is happening in the background.
Gotcha.
If we can get out through this hole. If we can get out and swim far enough away, all of us can swim, and he's dead. We don't need to worry about him drowning.
Plus, he's an octopus head, so you think he can breathe water.
Mm-hmm.
Because the giant octopus came in, so there's got to be a way out just down through this hole. If we can get into the water, get away, teleport, boom.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
love
just assumed that hole right there went to the same place, just out here somewhere. But either or, let's just grab him and get through one of these holes. Somebody help me tie him up, quick!
Whose turn is it?
Here are
Oh,
manacles
Krell's.
you can use.
It's Krell's turn.
Still Krell's turn.
I'll apply manacles to him.
Well, Krell went over and examined the door a little bit, but that's a free action.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on it if it's
Yeah,
locked. I
you
don't
you
see any
you
way
went
of opening it.
and you know there's somehow to open it, but you don't know how. You
Yeah,
think
I'm
you
more
gotta
concerned
you
about
gotta
time.
train a monkey or something. You remember something about training a monkey.
Got it. Can we shove a little burnt monkey paw into it? No, I'll come over to Tentrix. I'll apply manacles to him, and I'll say, "Let's dive in and swim."
All right.
That's my
So
thought.
yeah,
I'm with you.
giving him manacles as an action. Click, click.
Yep, I've got manacles in my inventory even.
Ember.
All right, so 30 feet up. Poof. I'll use my second, fourth level spell to do Sickening Radiance.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna take you guys out of initiative and unlock your tokens because no one's gonna come through that and survive very easily. So that'll give you guys enough time to get
Look to
down
place
into the water.
ship.
Good job, fellas.
You
Very
notice
nice.
the
I
place
think.
doesn't burn. Yeah, it's an awesome job, guys. You guys have Sea King Tendrix, and where are you teleporting to?
The Harper's place in Waterdeep, right?
Didn't they give us the one that goes right to them directly?
Yep, yep. And that is a good spot to stop. Awesome job, guys. Very good. You guys didn't hardly even take any damage. Did anyone get wounded? A little bit here and there.
Yeah, yeah. I was keeping an eye on Krell and Scuzzer, but
The only
Scuzzer took
damage
a
I got was from climbing
potion,
up
but
the
It was
necrotic damage.
It was pretty good the way you guys worked that. It worked out well. Could have been a little bit tougher fight. Let's see what the CR was on the fight.
and I definitely agree with you, McGregor. We would have spent 45 minutes talking about what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
yeah, and I was just about to say that I'm so thankful that Drake just said, "Bitch comes in and says you guys are fucking spies,"
Yeah,
because
well
it just
she
kind of removed all that bullshit.
yeah, well she can read thoughts. So, you
Um,
guys hung around a little too long and
then she wanted
uh
to give Krell a blowjob.
and down in the hall was a ogre zombie that they uh throw stuff down in, and he's also the key to unlocking all the doors. You got to get the ogre zombie to move onto a pressure plate, and it unlocks doors.
No shit.
Okay.
Well,
And if you train a
oh well.
monkey to feed it, you can get the ogre to move over, and it will unlock this door so you can escape. She
I
wasn't
still say it's
lying.
bullshit that she's not a spy. There's no way.
She is a spy. She is a
Spy for the Lord's Alliance.
Lord's Alliance
Yeah.
spying on the pirates. And if you guys would have hung around a little bit longer, the conversation you would have heard was Tendrix arguing with his pirate lords about how they're going to attack Luskin. But you guys missed that bit of information. With the ogre zombie in that encounter, it was a CR-17
Yeah.
in
Nice.
4 rounds.
Yeah, adventure card helped out a lot in that right there.
And the
And
haste.
and the haste, the fact that you dropped her that fast, and then had the card to use. I was more
Rich.
worried about the slod than anything.
Oh, that
Yeah, he
Naga
was pretty
worried me.
weak. The Naga was a little more powerful, but Tendrix, if he would have got up onto you guys, he's ugly. He's his thunderous touch does 5d10 thunder damage, and his
Ow.
yeah, he can do some pretty good damage. And I didn't really use his legendary actions too much because he can make a hand axe attack with it. Or for 2 actions, he can teleport to an unoccupied space. Immediately after he disappears, a thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of space makes Takes
Thunder
3d10
step.
thunder, and then as 3 actions, he can cast a spell from his list of prepared spells using a spell slot as normal. But his spells were got counterspelled. He was going to do Hunger of Hadar, but he didn't get a chance to do that one next. That was the next one he was going to do. That green thing sucked too.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, you guys did a good job.
I'm wondering what was
It's
behind
just
his
so
throne.
big. I've never had a chance to use it before because it's a 30-foot radius.
Who posted the player screen in the chat?
I don't know.
Ember. It's Ember.
That was me. Yeah.
You like that? That's a pretty cool little.
So curiously, Drake, what kind of goodies did we leave behind the throne in his secret little room there?
Let's see what he has in there. Just some tapestries and keys.
Uh,
This is the room you wanted to go in. Or wait, this one. The treasure chamber. Bunch of potions. Gems. An emerald, an elemental gem. A rapier. Just explorer's pack, 5 daggers. Not a whole lot, really.
Alrighty, are we good to go, gents?
yeah.
I'm getting
I'll.
So,
getting wife aggro.
Yep, me too, man. We got grandkids here, so I'll see some of you Thursday, some of you Saturday.
Thank you,
Say
Drake,
bye
for
to
all your
the
hard work.
stream.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Great session.
bye, Scuzzer.
Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you, Caesar.
And is Rob still streaming? What the hell? We're gonna raid him.
Cool.
That was a fun one, Drake.
he just left too. All right, that's it. Let me
Yeah, I'm out, fellas. See you guys.
See ya.
Yep, me too. Night, guys.